So how has the change evolved with Pinot Noir, uh, specifically in the Finger Lakes? For us, the fundamental component, it is known as the heartbreak grape. The clusters themselves are a tight bunch cluster, and they're a thin-skinned variety. The great thing that they have going for them, though, is that they're early ripening. So within a cooler climate region like the Finger Lakes, they benefit from the aspect to the lakes. So the lakes, the Finger Lakes themselves regulate the thermal dynamic of the region. It doesn't get too hot in the summertime nor too cold in the wintertime. So with that, it benefits a variety like Pinot Noir because the warm days help ripen the fruit and the cool nights help preserve acidity. For us as well, to work with this thin-skinned variety, it's a little more susceptible to disease pressure given its the cluster size, as well as it's a little more difficult to work with because of those thin skins. So the birds, the bees, everything loves Pinot Noir. Everything loves an early ripening variety. So for us, sorting on the sorting table has been a fundamental component to amplifying the quality of the finished product to eliminate anything that maybe the other elements have gotten into. So the difference between making successful reds and unsuccessful reds in the Finger Lakes is paying attention to the viticultural aspects. We find that things like leaf removal earlier in the season rather than waiting for veraison are a fundamental way of exposing that fruit earlier on and helping both benefit from the light penetration into the fruit to help dry it out, as well as the air drainage that would happen to allow in a wet growing region like we have here in the Finger Lakes, to allow it to successfully ripen in a way that is consistent. And I think that that's the fundamental component is what you see around the world working with grape varieties like Pinot Noir, like Cabernet Franc, that you have to pay attention to the viticultural aspects, and it pays dividends then in the cellar. It makes my job as a winemaker so much easier if the viticultural aspects are taken care of earlier on.